Hey everybody. I hope you're doing well. It's a surprise stream because I was putzing around with my stream deck and not getting much of anything else done, and so I figured, why not do this live for everybody so they can see. And the reason I'm putzing around with my stream deck is because, well, my stream decks is because I have some new toys that I'll reveal in a minute. I've lost Ecamm Live here, so I didn't announce this or anything, so if you are watching, way to have good timing. Say hello, let me know where you're coming from. If you have any questions about whatever I'm doing, I'll bring up the chat here so I can see. So if you are watching, actually what I'll just do is I also discovered a new, I think it's new, a new feature here in Ecamm Live that I'll show you in a second too. So I just want to, great, the music is not too loud. Yeah, so if you happen to come across this and you have any questions about what I'm doing, let me know. So first I want to, let's see, I can show everything here and then bring up Ecamm Live. Well, presumably I'm showing everything here. Can you see this? Well, I don't know if you can see it or not based on what I'm seeing on the monitor here. But Ecamm Live has I think it's new, I don't know, but it's new to me. They have the ability to capture computer audio now all the time, but the fun thing is that you can actually choose from the drop down notes if you want all system audio. I'll put my face here. If you want all system audio or just specific apps. And so I no longer need to use the mix minus channel, right? When I did these live streams before, I would do the Rodecaster Pro main multi-track so that you could hear my music, but then I would forget to set that later or like set it back later during calls and on other live streams with guests or podcast interviews. People would be able to hear themselves loud and clear. So this is a super neat feature. I like it a lot. I'm really excited about it because it's going to make my life a little bit easier. So, okay. So let me, the other thing, again, one of the reasons I'm putzing around right now is, let me put this up here too. One of the reasons I'm putzing around right now is I got a new camera, the Tail 2. And so I've been messing around with kind of how this works. I bought it not really on a whim. I wouldn't say I bought it on a whim. But I did want a secondary camera, and I saw that Doc, again from Ecamm Live, made a video about it and the built-in pan tilt to zoom or PTZ features, and how you can essentially, I guess I should maybe show my everything screen again. Yeah, great. So here you can see I've got like multiple views of myself in these different cameras, and I can push the stream deck to change the camera view, and it like rotates all around. So of course, something that's been bothering me with this, oh whoops, that's not what I wanted. Something that's been bothering me a little bit with this is it's not fully compatible with everything yet. And so like it doesn't remember the zoom, and like the preset here should whip this camera around. So like I should have one that's like this wide shot, and then this shot, which is for when I'm standing. And then I have another camera that's supposed to whip around. And so if I use the controls here on preset 3, I can turn this, and I'll probably want to tilt it down a little bit, not that much. And then I'd want to zoom in. And like I'll mess around with this a little bit more like when I'm actually standing in front of it. But then I could save that as a preset. And then presumably this should whip back to this, and then here, and then D, which is assigned to that preset, should go back there. So that's kind of what I'm working with here. Oh, I see people are actually joining. So say hello. Let me know where you're coming from if you have any questions about what I'm doing. So that's like the main reason that I've been putzing around with this. So the zoom doesn't save on the Tail 2 yet inside Ecamm Live. I have requests out to both OBS OBSBot and Ecamm. OBSBot is aware of the issue and is working to fix it. And so for the time being, I can update my Stream Deck to mess with the zoom if I want. So if I switch to the screen I'm sharing and then bring up, maybe we can zoom in on that app. Let's do that. Oh, brother. Oh, that's not. I can do this. Yay. All right, so we'll do that. Primary display. Let's do Stream Deck. We'll just zoom in. Oh my gosh. Zoom to app windows. Why is that yellow? Oh my gosh. That's not what I want, really. Let's do that. That's better. That was very unexpected. Okay, so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So I have 3 Stream Decks. This is my Stream Deck Plus. This is on my desk to the... Oh, I can maybe show you the layout now. Oh. So, something else I need to really get used to doing is switching back to this view first. Like I have a scene and then I switch the camera. And so like I think there's like a setting in Ecamm Live where I can actually fix that. But anyway, it's going to take a little muscle memory. But so you can see here, if I can control the pan, tilt, zoom right now, if I tilt down a little bit, yeah, you can see my Coke can, my cherry Coke Zero can. But right here is my Stream Deck Plus. I've got the Stream Deck Neo over here and the Stream Deck XL. So that's kind of what I'm working with here. And then if I go back to screen sharing, yeah, you can see the Stream Deck Plus. So the reason that I have the Stream Deck Plus, and I'm reconfiguring everything is because I want all of my live stream stuff to be happening like on my left hand, just because that's where the control is. And so I've moved like all of my live streaming buttons here. So you could see like this is the button. Yeah, here we are. This is the button that switches back to the main scene. This is camera A, camera B, camera C. This controls the camera overlay here. This is the screen sharing button. This is the go live button. And then this goes to the next page. And so this is pretty dialed in. I have the Stream Deck Plus has knobs on it too. Maybe I can, yeah. So let me, let's do this actually. let's show everything for a minute. Oh, see, this is one of the places where I messed up the show everything. Okay, there we go. And then we will add another placeholder camera, and that placeholder camera will be my iPhone. There we are. There we go. So now if I go back to this scene and set the placeholder oh my gosh, this is awful. I should have like prepared better. Yeah, so now you can kind of see what's going on here, and then I'll do the camera overlay so you can see my face. But the Stream Deck Plus has knobs on it, and the knobs are super great. And I've been using them for a bunch of things. So I just kind of wanted to show you what this one looks like. The Neo is nice. It already has the page buttons. You could see those little, like right here. These are change page buttons. And then the XL is just a really big Stream Deck. So switch back to camera A and back to screen sharing. And we can keep going. So I've got this one dialed in. The first knob here, which I think you can see switching, is controlling the color temperature of all of my key lights. So left, right, air, which the key light air is up here. I want to get a little less clumsy at switching this. So let's see. There are probably some settings on my Stream Deck that I can fix that, but that's the tail air, and then the key light air is right behind it, and then you can see the Neo I'm using as an overhead light for my fountain pen area. So that's what these knobs are controlling here, the temperature and the brightness. And then the third knob is the zoom on my my tail 2. So if I turn the third knob, that's how I'm zooming in. And then the fourth knob is, what am I doing? The fourth knob, I've just changed all of this, like my muscle memory is gone. The fourth knob is the microphone volume for this. So I don't want to mess with this too much. But if I'm on a stream and like someone, and someone says like, oh, you're too loud, or I can't hear you, I can easily adjust from here, which is nice. And this is the in-app sound, right? So I could probably actually, let me do this. Primary mic, sound, system audio. So like this is cool. So what I'll actually do is make this a dial stack, and then in Ecamm Live input level, we'll have the input level for the primary mic, and then we can do the input level for the system audio. And so now, yeah, so the music should be getting louder for you. So that's pretty nice. That's a nice little addition there. Move that back to, no, can I not do that? Primary mic. There we go. So that's nice. That's a nice little addition to this, right? And then on the other page up here, I have all of my RSS.com related streaming scenes. So I want to use the RSS.com branding and lighting and the nameplate. And so that's all here. So when I record for RSS.com, I just move over to this. And then these bottom buttons are for my teleprompter, which is the Elgato prompter. So this is going to change it between the prompter and just a secondary display that has widgets on it. Usually mostly my time tracking and weather widgets. This controls the brightness of the prompter, which I didn't know I could do, but I often want to set that, like if the lights are off in my office, I want to set that low. Scroll speed and control for the prompter. So those are all easy access here in my Stream Deck Plus. The Stream Deck Neo also pretty dialed in right now. So I've got these 4 buttons control Tela. Shout out to Tela. They just added I'm sorry, I have to fix this. This is driving me crazy. None. That's what I actually want. Great. Okay. I was like really taken aback by that bright yellow background and forgot how this app worked. Anyway. So, shout out to Tela. They just added keyboard shortcuts. So these are the 4 actions that I'll take in Tela: start and stop the recording, restart the recording, preview, which takes me to the Tela website so I can edit the video, and then delete. So I don't want to do, like, I don't want to use it anymore. This is the same. So I say this is dialed in. I don't actually need this button anymore because I moved it over to my Stream Deck Plus right here. So the Stream Deck Plus, oh, I didn't think it allowed you to map actions to it. And so like I wanted to have the action map to a button, and so they have this action wheel where I can add a bunch of actions and just turn the knob to cycle through them and then press to execute the action. So I have the prompter mode here, and so that's why. So I probably don't need this on the Stream Deck Neo right now. I don't know what I would put on the Neo instead. Oh, and like okay, and you can see that I've got some duplicates here, so like I can delete that. Oh, what did I do? Did I just add a page? I don't. And like I don't need this page at all anymore because I moved all of that over to the Stream Deck Plus. So I can add another. So okay, so if you haven't figured it out, these are just common actions I take. And then this is my recording light indicator. So I just turned it white and now I've turned it red so that my wife knows I'm recording. This brings up the Stream Deck. This button brings up the Stream Deck app because it's not a window that maintains state. And so I want to have an easy way to bring that up because I'm usually messing with it. And then this will execute clean shot X, record the screen. So if I want to do like a quick screen recording, usually I'm sending that to support or something like that. Because I'll use Tela if I'm like narrating a video, but I'll just like record the screen with clean shot because it's just like a raw recording. I don't need to edit it or narrate it, and it uploads it to clean shot servers. So I don't need to worry about hosting it either. And then these are all of my zoom actions. So I will usually have the zoom window on my prompter so I can make eye contact with whoever I'm talking to on Zoom. But when they share their screen or I share my screen, I want to see what's happening. And so this keyboard shortcut will move the zoom window to whatever window it's not on right now. And I think I'm doing that with Moom, which is a great app. This will toggle my video. This will share my screen. This will show or hide the chat. This will mute me. I'll leave my call with this. And this is supposed to end the Zoom call for everybody. It only works sometimes, so I'm going to test the leave call and see if that works all the time, because that's a native action and this is not. And so I need something to put here, and probably here in the prompter button. Whoops, I just like banged everything. And so, but the one that needs the most work that I'm putzing around with is the Stream Deck XL, my first ever stream. Well, not my first ever, actually. I bought the 15 key one and then realized I needed more keys. So there's a lot of stuff here. So I have a blog post I have a blog post where I update it like semi-annually with what all of these buttons do. And so I will update that, but this is mostly timer. So like this whole arm right here is timer. So this will start my focus mode, which starts an app called Focus, which blocks me from going to distracting websites, and it kills apps and stuff like that. This starts Timery. So I use Timery, really clutch time tracking app. The way I describe Timery is it is the app. It is the native iOS app that Toggle should have built but didn't. And so it allows me to like execute shortcuts and map those shortcuts to my Stream Deck, and it has widgets and stuff like that. And it's just like, it's delightful. And so if let's see, I think I can do, so I'll share my screen and then I'll choose, this is probably like more stuff I can actually map to my Stream Deck. So this is what my prompter looks like most of the time. If I change it, will it change? Surely it will. Yeah, great. So that's the teleprompter. That's what the teleprompter looks like when it's in prompter mode. This is what it looks like most of the time. So it's like battery stuff, because I don't want my stuff to die when I'm using it. So I keep that up here. My time trackers, I don't know. I must have put the stock market up. I probably have it up for current event reasons. Weather widget should be there in that blank space under the Timery, but this is Timery is what I want to show you. Oh, what did I just do? So Timery is great because it actually, you know what? Actually, I am going to something. I'm going to do something. Edit widgets. Oh, that's weird. Why did that happen? That's so weird. You can't see what I think is weird, but things inexplicably moved. Yeah, I can delete that. I can delete these and that. Move this back over, and just like, I don't need the stock market. Okay, that's better. Well, marginally better. So this is really what I prefer to see. And then I can edit this, and the like show current time entries, timers, recent timers is what I prefer. Show start stop controls. So really, this is a really good widget. Widget opens app, great. So then this will give me, there we go, all of my current timers, intervals, current running timer, and then my stats. So I love Timery, I guess, is the moral of that story. Which is why on my Stream Deck I have so many buttons. I have so many buttons because these are like my most common timers. So usually it's easier for me to start the timer from my Stream Deck, but I can also just like start any timer, add time if I forgot to start a timer, stop the timer. So that's what these are. I've got my music controls here, and then I've got the most common websites that I go to update. And then I have a bunch of other shortcuts. So like this will convert Markdown to YouTube style shortcuts. This will turn off all of my key lights. Lighting matters. And turn them back on. This turns on the Office. I don't know why I picked this graphic. I'm using an icon set called Hex something or other. That's really nice. I don't know why I picked like a flaming dumpster. It's like a server on fire. This will turn my office red. This will turn it white. This will turn it the current lighting, which is yellow. This is something I use a ton. Certain apps don't support Tella's embed when you're using a custom domain. And so I have a shortcut that will replace my custom domain with Tella's native domain. And that's been delightful. And that works. So, and then I have this to go to the next page. And this is the page that I want to fix. I have a bunch of other scenes that I don't use as often, right? So like this is when I'm sharing my iPhone. This is when I'm sharing my iPad, and I actually need to fix this. There we go. That's better. This is when I was doing my 3 things series, and I need to fix this camera view as well. There we go. And then this is camera D, so that should swing around over here. Yeah. Oh, except see, I forgot to do that thing again. Which is, there we go. Which is I need to switch back to an actual camera-based scene. And actually, I'll just switch back to sharing my screen. And then this button is the show everything button. I don't know what this is. Full screen. Oh, so this is, do these both do the same exact thing? Yeah, see, this is why I need to like inventory, because I don't need this button anymore. Guess I could just put myself here for a minute. This is a very cherished one. This is just a GIF that I use routinely. And maybe move that over so it's not obscuring my camera if I'm doing that. RSS bumper. I'm not using that on this anymore, so I can delete that. These 2 buttons are comment control. So if someone leaves a comment, I can bring it up with the push of a button and then hide it. This is a split screen for when I have guests. Need to fix that camera. Do I need to oh, is this one of those weird camera scenes? Nope. No, I just kind of oh, I see. So I have this, and then I can bring in like that, and then probably remove this one. There we go. So that's what this is for. So like I want to fill this out more. Obviously, one of those things, if I share my screen again, one of those things will be camera E. So like I'll move this one down and this one down and this one down. Then D can go over here. Copy and paste that. This will be E. It's camera E. And then I gotta find the right letter. Fantastic. So now, well, this is not gonna look very good. It's just the back of my desk right now because it's my right. I need to fix that. I need to do that right now because I keep doing it. Okay, so let's see. If I do that, switch to camera mode. Yeah, okay. So I need to not have that clicked on because I think then, yeah. Okay. All right, so I can do that for all of these, I think. So now that I'm in a camera mode, right, it'll switch to that. And I'm already on the right scene. Okay, yeah. So that's just do that right now for everything so I don't forget. So switch to camera mode. Whee. Great. glad that's fixed. The other thing that I think I could do, well, I don't know. Let's find out. I'll do this so you can see what I'm doing. Add another placeholder camera, and then make this preset 4. And then use the PTZ controls to bring it back on me. And then if I turn on AI tracking and do normal and make that 4 and save it. Okay, so now let's make sure. Did I mess everything up? It seems like things are pretty capricious. Oh, well, I need to switch back. Okay, great. Good. Test. That's weird. D swings around. And then if I do camera F, will it follow me? No. Okay, that's okay. Not too worried about that. But I should have like a better. Okay, I have an idea. What time is it? I have an eye doctor appointment in an hour. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I have this. There we go. So you can see what I'm doing now. Zoom in a little bit. Not that much. Okay. Shout out to my friends at Pixel Jar, Brandon and Jeff, for sending me this mug. It's like my favorite. It's my favorite non-Disney mug. Which says a lot because I have a lot of Disney mugs and I love them all. Okay. Go. Oh. Oh, that's such a dreadful sound. I'm going to turn my mic off for a minute. Okay. So now I got this little whirly gig thing, which is a MagSafe camera thingy. Maybe I'll tilt that up and then put my iPhone on it. This, I think, can be a, there we go. Yeah. Then, I mean, it doesn't matter. Wee! I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Maybe if I put it like in my egress. Should we try that? Let's try that. We'll try that. Okay. Oh. I don't really know that I like that either. No bad ideas in brainstorming though, right? You can see my whole desk. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Let me know in the comments if you're watching this later. Okay. That was fun. But now I can easily switch between all of these. Also, how do I close you? So actually, let me do this now. I probably just want to copy this scene. Oh. But I also actually need to make the scene. Which... let's... Can you actually see things changing here? Because it doesn't seem like you can. What are you seeing on YouTube? No, you can't. That's so annoying. That's very frustrating. Okay, well, we'll switch back to this. And then I want Ecamm Live back. And what's the scenes button? Sound overlays. Ooh, sorry, my sibilance is very... Switcher overlays. Interview. Camera effects. Okay. So I have a lot of scenes here. Camera A. This is just end screen? Okay. So like we don't need that. And actually let me... You can see what the YouTube algorithm recommends to me. There we go. Oh, right, and you can't even see what I'm doing in here. Can you see? This is very strange. Like, I don't know why you can't see this screen moving. And I probably can't change it while I'm live. Is this why I had that other scene? Did that work more reliably? Wow. Did it? No, just equally as reliably. Okay, so get rid of that. Oh boy. All right, well, this is going to be unfun for you for a minute. I guess not, because you'll see image drop. Okay, so this just gives me a place to drop images. We don't need that. It's my iPhone. That's split screen. Just camera C, show everything. What's this new scene? Okay, so I'm going to duplicate screen share 2. Okay, so I'm going to rename this primary display. And then duplicate it. And call this one secondary display. And then open it. Oh, I duplicated the wrong scene. Okay. So we'll open this one. Great. We'll duplicate it. And we'll call it secondary display. Now that's the one we're on. Great. So now there's one for my prompter. Might as well just call this prompter, right? Okay. And then over in Stream Deck land. Oh. Over in Stream Deck land, we will map this to we'll map this to prompter in a minute. Oh, there we go. It just updated. Okay. So now shows the prompter, shows the primary display. And then let's modify this one. We'll do one more. Where it'll just be like app, show specific app. Don't really need the word show there. Okay. And then make that current app. And zoom to app windows. Include desktop? No, don't do that. Activate system audio. That's probably why things sound all messed up. Whoops. Okay, cool. I like that. And then we'll add that here. Okay, so now you have prompter. And then app. Current app. Little on the nose. I definitely don't like this view. Yeah, definitely don't like that view. I'll figure something out though. You'll figure something out. For God's sake, you're the boat. Okay, so couple of scenes here. iPad. Probably bring that one up. Change this arrow to be consistent with the rest of it. The comment down here. I mean, what else do we got going on in Ecamm Live? Something I haven't used at all is Ecamm for Zoom, and I probably should. All right, go live, finish, pause, start new recording, publish, preview mode, run scene, next scene, previous scene, like meh. Toggle audio filter, what's that? I don't have any audio filters. Play sound. So I do have sound effects. I don't know if you'll be able to hear them. Let's see if that worked on the stream. Wow. I didn't know that. Did not know that. That's cool. So I should probably like get actual. What do I have? Record scratch? Trombone. You know, like a morning radio DJ. And then I have, so I do have this. Does that work? Do you hear that? Yeah. And then that should also. I don't know why I keep going off of YouTube here. I'm actually like testing stuff. Oh man, that's really funny to me. That's really funny to me. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm doing this on. I don't think many people are watching. Few people are watching. Few people have joined. Say hello if you are just joining. I'm really just entertaining myself at this point. So I don't need to do sound effects for this, which is cool. Show hide overlay, play sound, what's reaction effect? Thumbs up? Wow. This, let me cut back here. This will, but not in not in this one for some reason. Okay, so that's so wild. And like a total bummer that it doesn't do it on my main camera. I wonder why that is. Probably because it's like the cam link. I wonder if Elgato camera hub. Camera. I don't see anything here that would let me do that. Control prompter script with hotkeys. All right, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole because I want to know. No, I guess not. That's a bummer. And makes perfect sense because look, Elgato, I love you, but your apps, your software for the Mac is just bad. It like it's very obvious that it's like a it's very obvious that it's like one of those, what are they called, Electron apps or whatever. And it's like not, it's not very good. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's actually, oh, there's Moom. I don't know how I brought Moom up. But that's cool. That's a neat thing. So I don't really need that. Show, hide, picture in picture, post, comment. What? Oh, dang. So if I do that, it'll just post this comment? Huh. That's cool. Yeah, we'll keep that. Also, let's update these. Perfect. Latest. And post. Mute. Okay, live demo mode. This is the one. What does this do? Anything? It doesn't appear to do anything. What about show hide controls? Anything? Do I have to be like in the full screen mode? Let's try that. No? That's a no, Red Rider? Okay, well, I don't know what those do. Also, let's go back here. Sure. Viewers, I guess since I have the space, you can put that. Switch profile is a good thing to do. Especially if profile. Oh, no, I don't really need that though. Oh, that's switch profile and Ecamm Live is what that is. Add guest left, add guest right. What's add marker do? I don't know what this does. Oh, dang. Please tell me that this is what this is. This is how... Where am I? Am I not live anymore right now? Oh, there we are. All right, let's pause this. Let's pause the live stream. And then we'll go back to the stream deck. Add marker, show marker dialog box. Show figures out markers. Okay, so now if I refresh this, also you can see everything. No, you can't. Nope. I guess I don't know what that is. It in Twitch? Nope. That's not even a little what I wanted. That's cool. No, I guess I don't know what add marker does either. Maybe I should like read more. That's all right. Okay. Spotlight self. So like I have a lot of stuff over here. A lot of stuff over here. That I'm not really quite sure I want to do with. Everything else feels pretty good. I guess like, is there something? Like I have these open spots on my Neo that I haven't filled yet. Okay, so like this is fine. Local record toggle. This is like another thing that drives me crazy with Ecamm Live sometimes, or with Stream. Sorry, not Ecamm Live. Yeah, there we go. Brand. And then just this one. I don't really know what to do here. Is there? I mean, I'm always turning the office on and on, but on and off. But what about like do not disturb? I guess that would be a shortcut. Cool. Can you can't see anything I'm doing right now, can you? So I just built great. I just built this shortcut. And then how do I add it as an app now? I forget how to do that. Right. So I think I actually gotta go over here. Add to dock. And I can just do that. But then over in Stream Deck land, I can do open. And then go to my user, applications, turn on D&D. With a period, I guess. Oh, except like that, it looks okay. That's better. All right. Well, this was fun. I think it was fun for me. If you are watching this now or later, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know where anything is right now, but we had some fun. We played with this camera and adjusted this one. We even added a couple of other ones and that one. So I enjoyed myself. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions about anything I've done here and you want to see more of it, like this video, leave a comment. And until next time, I hope you find some space in your week.